The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky's Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on the shores of beautiful Rose Lake.
With 2 locations in Vergas and Perham, make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Vergas State Bank, your locally owned full-service bank.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hanson. Thanks for joining me today. Beautiful Vergas, Main Street, September. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. And Vergas has still got a lot going on in September. But before we get into the September events, I do want to give a big shout out, thank you to all the people, the Vergas Community Club, the businesses, and all the volunteers that made our Vergas Looney Day such a successful one this year. It was wonderful. Of course, God helped with it with the weather too. But so, you know, what can we say? But it was just an absolutely beautiful weekend. It was a successful weekend people-wise, and there were no incidents, and that doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of planning, and so President Renee Sonnenberg really puts a lot of time into it, along with all the many volunteers that take on committee positions, and then the businesses too that just kind of step up, and everybody does their part once that weekend comes. So thanks so much for that. The other thing I want to mention too is don't forget that Farmers Market is still going on every Friday from 9 until 1. It's located right up behind the Vergas Event Center. They got great fresh vegetables, their end of the season garden things. There's jams, jellies, rugs, all sorts of fun things. But 9 to 1 on Fridays at the right behind the event center, the farmers market has been going on, and so you're going to want to take part in that and get some of those. Maybe they got squash. That would be good. I do want to talk about some things that are happening now in September. Our Vergas Lions are very active in our community, as most of you know, and we're just very fortunate to have those people that put on different events. All the money from the Vergas Lions things go right back into the community, any of their fundraisers. And they've got a really fun one coming up on Sunday, September 25th. It's the Vergas Lions Tour of Homes. You know, we've all, maybe you're one of those HGTV people, or maybe you just have some kind of an idea that you want to do something different in your home. And what better way to go into somebody else's home and maybe see how they've implemented some design, maybe they've done something different, and maybe you're just going to get an idea by going in. But we've got 5 families that have opened up their homes, which in itself is really awesome. You know, we really have to be thankful that these people will do that. But all 5 of them are in lakes. 3 of them, well, let me give them to you, who they are. We've got the first family that's opening up their home is Tom and Judy Wolin, and they're on Long Lake. And the second family is Don and Debbie Flatto, who is also on Long Lake. We've got Barb and Richard Edville, who have a home on Lake 7, and we've got Jim and Paulette Satter, who also have a home on Lake 7, and then Daniel and Valerie Schultz, who have a home on Rose Lake. All of them are on lakes, but that doesn't mean that, you know, they're all brand new lake homes. That's what I just love about the Tour of Homes. Some of them are older homes. Some of them have been remodeled, redone. Some of them have just, you know, have that charm. Some maybe be modern. All of them will just have something for you to see, something, you know, just to maybe spark your interest and get those creative juices flowing for what you want to do on your own home. And so we thank the families for opening this up, but we also thank Shelley Binkowski of the Vergas Lions for organizing this. The ticket cost is $25. You can pick up a ticket at Natalie's Serendipity here in Vergas. You can pick one up by giving Shelley or any one of the Lions members a call. And it's from, like I say, 2 to 5. You pick up your ticket, you go and you start the tour at whichever home you want to, you end the tour on whichever home you want to, and you just come away not only supporting the Vergas Lions and their projects, but also just, you know, supporting the community and thanking the people that have these beautiful homes and are part of our Vergas community. The Lions also have, on the September 28th, they're going to be having their blood drive. And we all know how important that is. That's held at the Vergas Event Center. It's from 11:30 until 6:30. Sandy Antonson's in charge of that. You can give her a call at 342-3056 if you want to give blood, if you want to maybe even just donate your time to help out with that too. Just give Sandy a call. But the blood drive, the Lions do this, I think it's twice a year. And we, the United Blood Services come in, and we know how important that is. And if you've ever been in the situation where you or your family member has needed blood, we can be just really thankful that there are people out there who do take the time to donate that blood. So those are a couple things that the Vergas Lions have going on in September. They have things going on all year round, and we're going to be talking about some of those in one of our next shows too. But it would be really important to support the Tour of Homes on September 25th from 2 to 5. It's a Sunday. Great day to be out. And then also the blood drive on the 28th. Something else going on in September, maybe you're looking for something just a little bit different than what you normally do out at Spanky's Stone Hearth. They're going to be having the Duck Horn wine pairing. Okay, so what a wine pairing is you come out, and the Duckhorn Winery has their wine, the different from the whites to the reds to the full-bodied, really deep reds, and they'll have all those different wines in 5 different courses. And then what Spanky's does is they go ahead and they pair the food that would match that. It's a fun evening. This is a private event, and so it's closed to the public, so it's just you and the few people, that are gathered there for this. It starts at 6 p.m. with a social and some appetizers, and then at 7 o'clock the 5-course pairing meal would start. Give you a little history on the Duckhorn Winery. Diane and Margaret Duckhorn in 1976 started this winery. It's in Napa Valley in California. Somebody from the Duckhorn Vineyards will be at Spanky's to talk about their wines. And I think one of the interesting things when I was doing a little bit of research on this is they chose to go with a full-bodied Merlot, which was kind of unheard of when they were starting out their vineyard, because the Merlot grapes were actually taken and combined with others to make maybe some of your Cabernets or whatever, but they focused on just a Merlot. So I think that at this Duckhorn wine pairing on Thursday, September 29th, you're going to hear a little bit about that. Obviously, you're going to taste a little bit about that, and they're going to give you a little bit of history on that. And then it's always kind of fun to see what the chefs out at Spanky's come up with to pair up with that wine to just give you the best flavor that you can. I never realized to that extent of how the wine makes the food taste that great, and the food tastes the wine make that taste that great. And so they pair that up, and it's just really kind of fun to see how that all works out. So on what do we got? Let me give you a recap on September. You can have a full week. You can start Sunday, September 25th, and you can do the Vergas Lions Tour of Homes. You can then go give blood on the 28th, and then on the 29th you can celebrate that you've done all that and take part in the wine pairing. You need to call out to Spanky's Stone Hearth to reserve your spot for that, or email them, one of the two, but on Thursday, September 29th is that wine pairing. So those are some fun things going on in September. Just a little preview, and we've talked about it before, is don't forget October 1st. We got the Hairy Man event going on. And so when I say it's the event, obviously the main part of it is the 5K run. That's going to get a lot of people running through the woods, the hills, the thrills. Everybody who took part in it last year seemed to have a good time. But there's also other things going on. It can be a family event. Maybe you're not a runner. Maybe you just want to come out and see what's going on, watch the runners go, take part in some of the live music that's going to be going on. There's going to be some food, bonfires. We're going to have some pumpkins for the kids to decorate, and it's just a great time to be out in the country, enjoying maybe some of the leaves that are turning. I think by October 1st we're going to be seeing some of that, and I have a feeling with all the rain that we've gotten this year that we are going to see some beautiful colors, and so by the 1st of October I think we're going to see that. So, Vergas is a great place to come and spend time at the lakes in the summertime, but I just always love the idea of how much we've got going on in our fall season too. We want you to come to town. We want you to support our businesses. Those businesses are here for you all year round, and just come in, support them, stop in, spend those few extra bucks that you can there that maybe you would put in a big box store. Our small businesses and our small community need you and your support. So come and support what's going on, and you have a good day in Vergas.